Hey guys, Corey from the Gorilla Pit Training, Nutrition and Lifestyle, and welcome to today's episode of the Daily Pit. Now what we're going to chat about today, guys, is selecting the correct weight when lifting, alright? Now it is a crucial part to building the right physique. Now what we're aiming for, guys, is obviously we want to stimulate muscles and we want to tear down the muscle fibers so we can repair bigger. Now there's going to be a lot of different things that's going to come into a part, things like whereabouts in your training program are you, even whereabouts in the session are you, do you have a spotter, and a lot of these things are going to come into play, but we're going to show you one simple tip today that you can use with every single lift to make sure that we're going to get the most out of your body, okay? And it's going to make sure that you can control the movement. Now this is the biggest thing, guys, when it comes to getting bigger muscles. What we want to do is make sure we're getting the right amount of focus on that targeted area, not necessarily the most amount of stimulation. So for example, if we're using the bench press, and this is what I'm going to show you, we're doing it because we want a bigger chest. So we're going to isolate as much as we can through the chest without utilizing too much of the delts of the triceps. Now what's going to happen if we choose a weight that's too heavy, guys, our body will recruit more from these delts and the triceps rather than from the chest alone. So with all of our lifts, we want to make sure that that target area is switched on. We're going to control the movement and all the tension's going through there. So let me give you a quick example, guys, on the bench press. What we want to do to ensure that we're controlling the movement, you want to be able to stop and change directions at any point of the movement. Now this doesn't mean that we're going to stop midway through and then press it back up, but we want to know that we do have the strength, or we do have the control to be able to do that. We're not just letting the weight drop down, we're bouncing it off our chest, okay, because that's just going to be too heavy and we're not going to get the ideal response. So this is a perfect test to see if we can actually control the weight. Take the weight, we get the good form, on our way down, we pause, yep. So at this weight, guys, I have complete control over where that target's going. Doesn't mean that my set's going to look like that. If I do a proper set, I'm still going to make sure I've got the control and pressing through, but I want to know that, hey, I can stop that there and press it through. It's not too heavy and I'm not going to lose any control. So guys, you can use this with squats, you can use it with dead, you can use it with curls, you can use it with absolutely any lift to make sure you have maximum control over that process. And the best time to try it, guys, is when you're at the back end of a set. Make sure you're not pushing through and lifting too heavy when we're under fatigue. Make sure you always have control over a movement, no matter it's bench press, no matter lat pull down, chin ups. We should be able to pause through that. Change directions at any point. If you can't, chances are it's too heavy. You're going to sell yourself short on some size gains, and you're going to struggle to get the growth that you deserve. So control the movement, control the exercise, add tension to that target area, guys, and watch yourself grow. Hopefully this is something that's helpful, something you can implement in your next session. Like I said, don't do it with all your lifts, just make sure that you can control it. If it's helpful, guys, give us a like, give us a share, and I'll catch you next time. Cheers.